Hello Queen Bees, welcome to my channel. My name is Queenie. You can call me Queen. If you're new to my channel, hi, hello, how are you? I hope you can stay longer and subscribe to my channel. And hey, if you're coming back here in my channel, thanks Queen Bee. Welcome back. Alright, today's video guys, we are going to talk about Twilly de Poivree Eau de Parfum. Okay, that's a really long name and I'm trying my best to pronounce it correctly. I'm not sure if I did that correctly, but yes, we are going to talk about this little lady over here. This is a decant, by the way, and this decant is from Essentials. Thank you again so much for the successful delivery and successful package. And this is 3 ml decant of Twilly de Poivree Eau de Parfum. Okay, now let's go to Fragrantica with our book of notes. According to Fragrantica, according to Hermes girls swim happily against the tide, set their own tempo, invent a whole new rhythm. That's according to Christine Nagel, the Hermes perfumer. This is launched in 2017. Okay, so let's talk about the notes. Let's go to the top notes. For the top notes, we only have one note, and that is pink pepper. So pink pepper smells like a fresh, spicy, floral, and herbal top note with rosy nuances. Alright, now let's go to the middle note. We also have one middle note, and that is rose. Okay, the rose scent is lemony fresh with various nuances of powder, wood note, and feminine clean. It is also intensely romantic. That is rose. And for the base note, we only have one as well, and that is patchouli. Patchouli is a sweet dark with an earthy, woody edge. Okay, so those are the notes, you guys. Let's go to the initial spray and the dry down. We do have here our piece of paper as usual and our 3 ml decant of Twilly de Poivree Eau de Parfum. Okay, I'm having a hard time pronouncing that word. Okay, now let's go to the initial spray. By the way, as usual as well, I have already sprayed it on my clothes and on my skin earlier to check on the dry down. And for now, let's go ahead and spray on the piece of paper. 1, 2. Let's add. Okay, that's enough. I can smell it already. And then we are going to spray it on our arm as well to check the initial spray scent of our arm. Okay, it smells cool. Like it's the opposite of warm, like warm vanilla, warm coconut. This one smells cool. I'm not sure if you feel the same way, if you have some perfumes over there and then there is like this perfume that smells cool. It smells fruity, it smells sweet, it smells citrusy as well, and there's a hint of cosmetic-ish scent in this one. On the piece of paper, it smells really clean, and there's a hint of patchouli sweetness in there. There's also a hint of green leaves in there. I couldn't find the rose for some reason. I have been smelling rose perfumes. I have reviewed rose perfumes as well, but this one, the middle note of this one is rose, but I couldn't find the rose. I just can't find it. There is this scent of green, floral. There is a scent of a citrusy, fruity, sweet note, but where's the rose? This is also powdery. It actually smells good. It smells nice. It's not really that outstanding. It's not really that perfect scent. It just smells like a clean, luxury bathroom. It smells like that. So that's probably because of the citrusy element in there. There's no bergamot or orange or citrus in the note, but I can smell this fresh and spicy floral. That's perfect because that's the definition of pink pepper. Yes, that's the pink pepper. It smells fresh, spicy. It's spicy and it's floral. It smells good. It's not that outstanding. On my skin, I'm not smelling the rose. I can smell this sweet patchouli. I can smell this, a hint of fruity candy. That's what I can smell, but not too much candy, not like the Aquilina pink sugar kind of candy. This is just like a hint of it. There's like a candy-ish hint of it. And it also smells like cosmetic-ish, okay? A hint of lipstick, a hint of cosmetics, something like that. For the dry down, on my clothes and on my skin, it smells like a very sweet, almost spoiled oil, coconut oils. I'm not sure if you're familiar with a cooked coconut, and then it will actually release an oil. And for some people, they will age the oil so that they can use it for their hair, for their face, for moisturizing. That's what I can smell. It smells like an aged coconut oil on my skin. That is for the dry down, you guys. There's a hint of pepper, like the spicy, floral, fresh. But as the fragrance dried down, as the fragrance stayed longer on your skin, it smells like an aged coconut oil. And yes, that is for the initial spray and for the dry down. For the demographic of this fragrance, this smells like a classic perfume actually. This smells like your aunt in the 80s and the early 90s. It smells like your aunt that is working in the department store in the cosmetic section. It smells classic. It smells your tita in the 80s and in the 90s. It smells like a demure lady in the 80s and in the 90s. It smells like a really reserved woman. I can remember my grandmother in this fragrance. I can also remember every time we would go to a department store when I was still in elementary school. I can remember like the scent of sales associates in the department store in the cosmetic section. That is what I can remember in this scent. It smells really demure and reserved woman. So I am not going to recommend this to the high schoolers or to the college students. Maybe the mature college students can pull off this scent, but for the high schoolers, this is going to be too mature for them. I would recommend this to the older demographic, like our titas, our demure friend. For the occasion of this fragrance, for me, I would wear this occasionally, or it depends on my mood. If I feel like I want to feel mature that day, I want to feel like a classic lady in the 80s or the 90s, and I would definitely wear this fragrance. I'm not going to wear this on a very special kind of occasion, like once in a lifetime kind of occasion. For me, this is perfect for your everyday kind of fragrance. This is also going to be perfect for your office fragrance because this is not too some may find this cloying, but if you just, you know, control your spray, like for me to smell the projection, for me to feel the projection of this fragrance, I can just smell 2 sprays. I am not into the sweetness of this fragrance, okay? This is not like a vanilla sweet fragrance, but this is more like on the patchouli kind of sweet fragrance, and I'm not really into that. Okay, so that is for the occasion, you guys. For the weather, this is going to be an all year round kind of fragrance. I can definitely wear this in summer here in the Philippines, and I can also wear this in the rainy season here in the Philippines. But in summer, I am not gonna be wearing this outside, like when I am directly exposed in the sunlight. I'm afraid that the dry down is not too good for that. It's not good for that situation. For the longevity of this perfume, it's not really that long lasting. The Sillage and the projection is strong on the initial spray, but for the longevity, after a couple of minutes, the longevity is not really there already. For my clothes, the longevity lasted like 4 to 6 hours for my clothes, and on the 4th hour it's like really faint, so it means that you will have to respray, but you really have to be careful with spraying a lot of this perfume because the projection and the sillage is strong. on the initial spray. Okay, which brings us to the next category of sillage and projection. Just what I have mentioned earlier, the sillage and the projection is strong, like automatically on the second spray, on the third spray, the other people can already notice that you are wearing this perfume. But that only lasted for like a couple of minutes. After like an hour, the sillage and the projection is no longer there. That's for the sillage and the projection. For the overall scent category of Twilly de Hermes Eau Poivree Eau de Perfume. That's a very difficult name to pronounce. Okay, it's spicy floral sweet scent, and for the dry down it's more on the aged coconut oil. Okay, and yes, I would wear this not more often. I'm not really a fan of the fragrance, but I am going to try working on this fragrance. Just like what I mentioned earlier, this is going to be my occasional fragrance, my mood fragrance. Alright, so yes you guys, that has been the video. I hope you like this video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up, click the notification bell button so that you will be notified for my next upload, and please don't forget to subscribe. I am going to see you on our next video. Bye!